Hey, you trying to hit this? Cause you can. I'm just like, you can if you want to.
This is Nyemiah Supreme, and you watching Thisis50.com. And I do it for the love, but it's all about the buck. When I strut, hit the brakes, I'ma have a nigga stuck. Did I mention the supremacy? You ain't seeing this mentally. If you knew what it meant to me, you would know it was sent to me.
This is 50.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I feel sexy. I feel sexy. Oh, yeah, I look sexy. God damn. You got to start dancing.
Yes.
You know, tell me about that, man. Like, take me from the beginning.
It was actually, I auditioned for a tour. It was Little Mama, and she was opening up the Chris Brown Up Close and Personal tour. And, you know, I had to go through it was a tough audition, but, you know, I got a spot, and we toured all over the United States. And it was popping. It taught me a lot. Definitely, you know, put me in that mind state where I wanted to be in the entertainment industry.
Where you can hit a split?
Yes, I can hit a split.
You can put your leg all the way up here, like,
yes.
Without touching your leg, you just do that? Like,
Yeah.
You got a boyfriend?
Maybe.
No, that's your business. I'm sorry. I look curious and stuff. When did the rapping come into play? Where?
I got a job being Juelz Santana's personal assistant. And, you know, they would be in the studio rapping and in the booth. And
That's what they be doing over there, Juelz Santana them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, this was about two and a half years ago. And, you know, that's when the Skull Gang era was going on. And they were rapping, and I'm like, I could do this. You know, this is something that I would like to do in my life. And, you know, at that point, I didn't just want to be an assistant, you know, for the rest of my life. I wanted to take my career in entertainment to a higher level. So I'm like, I should really take this, you know, rap thing serious and get it started on my own. I do this, I do that, little bit of that, a lot of this, a whole lot of ass, and I bet they kiss and they aim for the shot, but I know they miss. Can't stand her, they hate it. Money green, they jaded. Step your shit up or get stepped on. Stop talking, saying how you next on. What I do the damn thing. Obama on the campaign. On my kill days, bitches feel ways, and I've been hot, bitches been blazed. Swag up, back down, you just play the background. I don't ever back down, don't move on the track, let them know what I do. Nyemiah Supreme.
How did you get your break?
I've been recording for about maybe a year and a half, just building my voice and my confidence in recording. And actually, Slow Bucks, which is like, you know, one of my good friends, I always would tell him like, yo, I rap, like, you know, I know how to rap. You know, he's like, oh, okay, whatever, nah, we'll see. And one time I was in Queens on Jamaica Avenue with them, and they were with Jim Jones. And he's like, Jim Jones was like, nah, what you up to? And I'm like, nothing, I'm, you know, just been working on rapping. So he's like, oh, come to the studio, I want to hear some stuff. So we set it up, went to the studio, and I laid down a couple of verses on some tracks, and, you know, Jim was impressed. So he invited me back to do something for his album. So I did the hook on the song Everybody Jones. That was my big break.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, tell that nigga I rap. I've been trying to get a meeting with that nigga for the longest. That shit seemed easier than a motherfucker the way you just said that shit.
It wasn't easy. It was like, you know, some late nights. It would be.
This nigga just walked up to you on the street and said, hey, what you been up to? You know I've been rapping. Nigga, you should come out of the studio.
Well,
what? Okay.
But it would be a 5 o'clock in the morning call, like, yo, now we gotta go to the studio. And I just gotta be like, well, time to go, you know.
I do that shit. But for those who don't know, who is Nyemiah Supreme?
Nyemiah Supreme is, you know, a female rapper, of course, but she's just that girl that's gonna stand up for the other females, for those people who are not heard, you know. They try to make it seem like females have to be half naked or show their ass to get attention, but I'm here to let you know you can do it through your voice. You don't have to show anything extra to be heard.
But it helps if you do. That's just her choice.
It can help, but this, yeah,
don't
this
discourage
is my
them.
choice.
Don't discourage hoes.
I'm not discouraging you, but I'm just letting you know there's another lane if you want to take it.
Right. Cool. Let me ask you, how old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
22 years old.
Yeah.
And you were born and raised in Queens?
Yes, South Jamaica, Queens.
Okay, cool. So the move right now is, you know what I'm saying, bad. And you know, I think this is really dope because I'm a really big Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to call your mixtape bad?
When I was trying to see what we're gonna do for our cover, you know, we were looking at monumental covers, monumental albums, and Michael Jackson came up, and we were like, yo, that's so hot, just how he's standing on the front of the cover, you know, just in his leather jacket, the black leather jacket, and so we wanted to reenact that. So I'm like, you know, we gotta call the mixtape bad and do the bad cover just to, you know, represent the greatness that this mixtape is gonna be.
Cool. So you did a track with Yayo and Banks.
Yes. Yayo actually reached out to me for his mixtape, El Chapo, and it was a Queens anthem. And you know, he asked someone who was the hottest Queens artist right now, and you know, someone recommended me, which I was really honored. Like, wow, you know.
That's dope.
So I went in there and I did my best on the record. I spit the hot fire that I always do, and I'm the second person on the record. And the Banks song is actually "Check Me Out," and he just had me come in. Banks is actually one of my favorite rappers, which is it blew my mind that he even wanted me to do something on the track with him. But you know, I did a couple of vocals on the hook, and I'm just like, check me out, bitch. So you know, and I was on the radio for a while, so that was so hot to hear myself on, you know, all the radio stations.
Man, do that shit one more time, cause I can't believe it's really you doing it next to me. Do it. Go ahead.
Check me out, bitch.
All right, bitch. Check me out. Check her out. There it is, right there, man. Nyemiah Supreme. Thisis50.com exclusive. Make sure you go get the mixtape. Bad. And like I always say, you just can't say you're real or something you gotta be. Hey, do I have something in my eye? We out of here. Go to commercial.